24 by winning them all. And tonight it's going to be Sonny Gray. He's a tough customer, always has been. And the Pirates have fared decently against him in that last start, which was the first time that they did pretty well against him this year. He's been tough against everybody.
You got to get to his fastball. You heard Matt Capps and Donnie Kelly talking about that pregame. He has elite breaking stuff. Slider curveball, or I guess he calls it a sweeper curveball, are as good as anybody in baseball from the right side. But his four-seamer has been getting hammered. He's not throwing many fastballs. He's only throwing his fastball, whether it be a four-seam or a two-seamer, about 40% of the time. And so hopefully you get into hitters' counts and get the fastball, because if he gets two strikes on you and goes to the sweeper or the curveball, you're in trouble.
And Gray, as Matt mentioned, very, very good in this home ballpark, and overall the Cardinals have won 19 of his starts, which is tied for the most. Tarek Skubal and Robbie Ray, also their teams have won 19 of their games. So you get a feeling that not only is he pitching well, but he's getting run support too. And the Pirates did a nice job of limiting the Cardinals offensively last night. Jumped out to that 8-0 lead and won 8-3. And so Gray completing his warm-up tosses tonight for the Cardinals. Defensively, it'll be Burleson Church, the rookie in center, and then Nootbaar in right field with Gorman. Wynn, who leads all of baseball in outs above average. Sajasi at second. Contreras, 7 errors over at first base. And Pedro Pajes, about league average in throwing out attempted base stealers. Gray, there has been some teams to run against him, but almost all of them, I should say almost half of them, have been thrown out, and he's picked off 4 runners. So I'm curious to see how the Pirates will approach that tonight.
Yeah, it's with everything else. I mean, pitcher, if he's quick to the plate, you got to shut her down. If they're slower, you can go.
First pitch from Gray, and that's over the outer edge for a strike. 93 to Jared Triolo, one of the hottest hitters around right now. 5 straight multi-hit games for Triolo. Horwitz and then Reynolds, as Rock told you. That's the first 3 for the Bucks, and the pitch is swinging a ground ball onto third. On to Gorman, playing there for the injured Arenado, and he tosses it across, 1 out. Our powering crew tonight, 6'7" Jordan Baker. See how many low strikes are called tonight. He'll work the plate. It's Dan Merzel at first base. Derek Thomas, call-up umpire at second. Stu Sherwater at third.
Gray went to the cut fastball to get Triolo to roll over. We'll also mix in a changeup. Almost always to lefties.
Facing a lefty, Horwitz delivers a fastball inside for ball 1. Horwitz at 261 overall with 7 home runs. Having a good month of August. Really since the break he's been good. Curveball dropped in for a strike. And now it's 1-1 on Horwitz. Pirates struck for 5 in the first inning yesterday. Gray ready, and the 1-1 swinging a ground ball past Gray to the shortstop Wynn behind the bag at second and on to first for the out. A couple of ground ball outs. And always a fun matchup when these Vanderbilt foes oppose one another. Played there at different times, but there's a certain energy when when Reynolds hits Gray deep. He's done it 3 times more than any other opposing pitcher.
So many Vanderbilt alum in the major leagues. Pretty impressive.
Gray ready in the pitch. Swinging a foul back. Gray was kind of in that second wave right after, let's say, David Price and Pedro Alvarez in that group. Gray was right there following that. Then Reynolds was part of really the takeover. By then it was Dansby Swanson and the rest of his team. Those were World Series winners, College World Series winners. Vanderbilt. Ground ball right to second. And another easy play for the Cardinals. Get through the inning on 7 pitches on 3 ground ball outs from Sonny Gray. And we'll go to the bottom half. It'll be Carmen Majinski taking the mound.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
When you order game day food delivery, your team's latest jersey, or just a pillow to cry into. Using Pays gives you added security too, because actual card numbers aren't shared with merchants. Find out if your bank or credit union offers Pays today at Pays.com. That's PAZE.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Carmen Majinski is going to start it off for the Pirates here tonight.
Been good against the Cardinals. 9 career outings, a couple of starts, 2-0 record with an ERA just over 2.04.
They'll face Lars Nootbaar to begin the Cardinals night at the plate. Rides high for ball 1 on 96 from Majinski. Nootbaar hitless in his last 17. Overall at .234 with 13 home runs. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a line drive. Caught by Triolo. He ranged 2 steps to his right and snared that ball, angling into left field to make a great play.
He's really good. I mean, I didn't think he had any chance. He was stationed behind the pitcher's mound over towards the second base bag. I thought that was ticketed for left center for sure. But, man, quick feet, always ready. Perfect timing with the jump.
Nootbaar hit that ball 109 off the bat, and he got there as soon as he could and gets the out one away. And now ball 1 to Ivan Herrera. Gold Glove caliber play. Herrera at .281, 10 home runs. A little bit up is the call again for Jordan Baker. You'd think the top of the strike zone would be more favorable with a 6-7 umpire, but 2-0. Now the pitch. And that's a fastball just off the plate away at 97. 3-0 on Herrera.
Yeah, Carmen went down, went up, went away, and all pitches looked really good, but all called balls.
3-0 pitch. There's a strike on the inner third. 3-1 on Herrera, a catcher by trade, but hasn't really thrown anybody out the last couple of years, so making him more of a DH, even experimenting with him in left field. But he can hit, yeah, so he's in there tonight. Ball 4 down on the way with a fastball missing, so a walk issued to Herrera here with 1 out in the first. Now Burleson, left-handed batter who homered the last time that he faced Majinski. Had the game-winning home run back on Monday. Has hit into a dozen ground ball double plays this year. Here's the first pitch. And in there for a strike on a breaking ball. Pirates in the field tonight. Pham in left, Cruz in center, Reynolds is in right. Kiner Falefa, Triolo, Gonzalez, and Horwitz third around the first. And then Henry Davis doing the catching again. Here's a ground ball right to second. There's 1 on to short. Relay to double play. And they do get a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. So a quick first in the books to the second in St. Louis. We're scoreless on the Pirates Radio Network presented by Iron City and IC Light.
As the official bank of the Pittsburgh Pirates...
Folks, that right there is Decoy, the luckiest dog in the world. His owner is Shohei Ohtani, a myth of a man. A human who can do all this with a baseball is every dog's dream. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, drool, 250-foot dingers, woof. He gets called a good boy in 2 entire countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
Comprehensive benefits. Start your journey on a rewarding lifelong career that's in demand. And earn while you learn. Visit WPAoperators.org to learn more and apply.
Tonight, the Powerball jackpot with an estimated annuity of $815 million. $815 million. Don't forget to play at your local retailer or online. Pennsylvania lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians every day. Got to be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Tommy Pham leads it off against Sonny Gray here in the second. No score. Yeah, the first one is in there for a strike. Got a fastball thigh high right down the middle.
I think he takes first pitch he sees in the game because he gets a lot of those and kind of just watches them.
I'll put that in the scouting report. 0-1 is high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I haven't paid that much attention, but it just seems like the last handful of games or whatever I've noticed. Just up there, well, I'm going to see a pitch. Nothing wrong with that. But yes, that'll show up on the scouting report.
Here's the set of the pitch. Swing and a fly ball back of second. Sajasi into short right field. Underneath it, and he'll make the catch. 1 out. First air out. Greg induced 3 ground balls in the first inning. With 1 away, here is Nick Gonzalez, sporting a career-long 9-game hitting streak. Checking in at .279, 5 homers, 20 RBIs. Batting with 1 out and the bases clear here in the second. On the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Curveball from Gray. Came up with Oakland many moons ago. Even debuted against the Pirates, and that curveball was his big feature. But as you mentioned, that slider is really rose to prominence with Gray. A little bit up. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on the high slider. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop back of first, ranging, and a basket-style catch made by Contreras, ranging into foul territory. Tough play, and he made it. That's the second out.
Yeah, got over there. The slide wasn't necessary, but yeah, it was a good jump, a good route.
The 2 men gone in the Pirates' second inning. Here is Andrew McCutchen, batting in the 6th spot tonight. Has not been that low in his starting lineup since 2022 with the Brewers. And that's outside ball 1, maybe a deeper lineup. Think about that. But he did bat in that spot a few times with the Pirates in his first go-around. Never been lower than 6th in a big league starting lineup. Swing and a fly ball to deep center. Church shy of the warning track is there, and the inning is through. Bottom of the second coming up. No score on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
Recognize the athleticism of the elite security down there?
Unbelievable. I give a 10 up pretty good.
Yeah. Look at that.
I mean, come on, Joe Ryan.
It's all part of the experience.
This is an experience tonight. Oh, look out. In between the legs of Jose Altuve, almost clipped his buddy in the on-deck circle.
Hey, that'll wake you up.
And Fortes is able to hang on to the foul tip.
Fortes getting a little help from the love handle there.
Wilson Contreras will lead it off for St. Louis here in the bottom of the second inning. 0-0. Then Nolan Gorman and Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Hey, coming up when the Pirates return home, there will be a Brian Reynolds bobblehead giveaway to the first 20,000 fans on Saturday, September 6th. That's all brought to you by Valor Energy. Milwaukee is in town. It's a 6:40 game. Visit pirates.com/bobbleheads. Carmen Majinski delivers, swinging a tap foul. And that two-seam fastball. And some good bite to it. Strike one. Seems like he's got a better handle on the movement of his pitches. I don't know if that's it. Is he more in the zone? There's a swing and a miss on a good changeup. Now 2 strikes. But he's been a lot more effective even in this role.
Yeah, I think there was times when he was starting earlier in the year, he's almost a little predictable, I felt. He'd be really fastball heavy, and then all of a sudden a lot of breaking balls. And he's a guy, when he gets behind, he's going to almost always throw you a fastball.
Bouncer past the mound to short. Triolo gloves with time and on to first for the out.
I mean, I think he could be a starting pitcher if he could corral all these pitches. He has a handful of pitches and, work ahead in the count. I mean, the stuff plays. The velocity's there, the movement's there. He's got a good breaking ball. Changeup is developing. In fact, it's like a split change. That's what he finished the first inning with. A good one to Burleson that he rolled over.
There's Nolan Gorman, lefty batter, takes a strike.
Little backdoor first pitch breaking ball just to get ahead in the count. That's a nice pitch.
26 years old. Was a starting pitcher throughout most of the minor leagues and his collegiate career. Pitch is high and away. Not missing by much. 1 ball, 1 strike on the fastball. Pitched at the University of South Carolina. Good program. 1-1 on Gorman, who homered yesterday. Swings through it on a fastball out over. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Majinski in his last 10 games, including tonight, an ERA about $1.25. Been a good run. And that's been opening and pitching in relief. Mixed. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He just powered up and threw it by him.
Good to see that. The velocity, 96, 97 miles per hour. Be interesting to see how long of a leash he gets. A couple of outings ago, threw as many as 44 pitches, went 4 innings.
Here is Mason Wynn, and he takes a strike. Pirates have been very conservative with all the pitchers other than, let's say, Skeens and Keller. Here's an 0-1. Usually pitch fewer innings than one would expect. That's outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Load management, whatever you want to term it. Well, Chandler pitched 5 days ago, and he threw a bullpen on Monday. So whenever Majinski's done, if you need to pick up some more innings tonight, maybe it's in. And he gets a call. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mason Wynn. And the pitch. Swinging a ball lined over Triolo and into left for a base hit. First hit of the game for either side. 2-out hit for Mason Wynn here with 2 outs. 2 strikes on him here in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, nice little adjustment there. Able to stay back on a slider with 2 strikes.
Wynn has 9 stolen bases. So JC batting. Takes it down low for ball 1. 97 beneath the zone.
So every base runner nowadays wears the oven mitt on one of their hands. And I guess they don't give you time to put it on. So I always find it amusing watching these guys take their lead while they're trying to pull that mitt on.
Here's a 1-0 outside, 2 balls to nothing. Hooked another fastball. What's also amusing is sometimes the lead hand with which they slide is not that hand.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-0 coming. And it's over below. Sinking fastball that time. 3-0. For instance, it's on Wynn's left hand. And if that throw comes to the front of the bag, he's going to, of course, use the right hand maybe to swim around it. Potential tag. Here's the pitch. It's out, says Jordan Baker. So a 4-pitch walk. And now 2 on with 2 out for Pedro Pajes coming up for the Cardinals here in the 2nd. Davis will come out and chat.
Back with the oven mitt thing. I mean, you were always told to slide, get your hands up. Sometimes things are just moving so fast, you slide. Like I always put my right hand down. You know, it never bothered me diving back to a bag or diving head first, but you know, sometimes you jam that hand when you're sliding feet first into a bag if you forget to put it up. And so I get that because you get like some brush burn and gravel in the palm of your hand. Sometimes your wrist would hurt a little bit.
Pajes batting with 2 on and 2 out on the pitch. Inside ball 1. Stations, we owe you an ID. We'll pass that along in a moment. Pajes, right-handed batting Cardinals catcher, hitless in his last 12.
He has looked really bad at the plate.
Swinging a flare into right. It's going to drop in front of Reynolds for a base hit. They'll wave home Win. It's cut off. Throw to third. Run counts. And so JC's now tagged out for the final out. Cardinals get a run. And we're through 2. 1-0 St. Louis on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
At AHN Sports Medicine, we know it.
Folks, that right there is Decoy, the luckiest dog in the world. His owner is Shohei Ohtani, a myth of a man. A human who can do all this with a baseball is every dog's dream. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, drool, 250-foot dingers, woof. He gets called a good boy in 2 entire countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
I want to ask you about food. What is something that you have to eat to be the judge?
Oh, Aaron Judge! Send him to Monument Park now!
Oh, we got some good chefs in New York. They've been cooking up some nice chopped cheeses, and that kind of It gets you, yeah. I don't know if I should tell the kids that. They should be eating chopped cheese before a game.
Before the game, probably steak. That's usually what I go to.
A lot of steak, no vegetables.
No vegetables?
No vegetables.
No, it's just straight protein?
Yeah.
With these designs, I wanted to bring out the Old English letter font, but add a twist to it. This is one I've developed over the years and used on a lot of tattoos. You could tell a sign painter or a lettering person by their numbers. That reveals a lot about them. It's an honor to design for the Dodgers. It's almost gone beyond sports, even into fashion. People wear LA caps all over the world.
Idea on the Pirates Radio Network. Pages with his 41st RBI. The out of Sajasi goes 9-3-5, ending the inning, but because Wynn scored before that final out was recorded, it counts. So 1-0 Cardinals, and now O'Neal Cruz batting in the 7th spot tonight. He'll lead things off for the Pirates here in the 3rd inning. And a swing and a ground ball right to 3rd. Gorman on to 1st and 1 out. Cruz running hard all the way, almost beat out a routine ground ball to the drawn-in 3rd baseman.
I mean, if that was the intent, or if that's kind of like the thought process for O'Neal Cruz is to start going the other way. I mean, he hit the ball right to the 3rd baseman. We don't see that much. He's been out in front and chasing, and I think that's where his approach needs to be for him to get things going again.
But Gray on a roll right now, 16 pitches and 7 outs. The ball one just beneath the zone to Henry Davis, who worked the count aplenty last night. Saw 32 pitches in his 4 plate appearances. Homered on an 11-pitch at bat last night. Here's a 1-0 to him. Swinging a foul right side and into the seats. It's a ball and a strike on Henry. Pirates looking for their first base runner. Trailing 1-0 here in the 3rd. Tonight it is slew night here. And St. Louis University. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Henry.
Do we know what a billiken is?
It's a cross between a dollar and a pelican. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. First strikeout for Gray. 2 outs here in the game. Coming up, it's Carnegie Mellon University Day. On Sunday, September 7th, Milwaukee will be in town. It's a 1:35 game. And if you purchase a special ticket, you can get a co-branded Pirates and Carnegie Mellon jersey if you buy the special ticket. And only if you buy the special ticket. You can go to pirates.com/CMU. That's coming up on Sunday, September 7th. So I guess the Cardinals do a similar type event. Strike to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Checking in at 267 with a home run. 8 up, 8 down for Gray. Pirates trail 1-0 here in the 3rd. Gray's 21st pitch. That's in there for a strike.
A billiken is a mythical good luck figure that became a popular American craze around 1909 to 1912.
It was a craze. 0-2 is slapped into left field for a base hit. So nice job by Kiner-Falefa. Staying with the sweeper, and it's a 2-out single for him.
If they had a mascot out here, I didn't recognize it, and I didn't know exactly.
Kind of impish.
Yeah.
It was taking our country by storm.
It was a big deal 110 years ago.
Pirates win the World Series, and the Billiken captures America's imagination.
I wish I had a billiken at the casino the last couple of days.
It's outside, ball one. Maybe go to a gas station. I'm sure they sell them around here.
Snatch up that mascot on my way back to the hotel tonight.
That's theft. Download 2-0. To Jared Triolo. Connor Fleffa with 15 steals over there at first here. 2 men out. Pirates down 1-0 in the third. Gray coming home outside. And now 3-0.
Well, maybe the Pirates could do what the Cardinals just did. After a couple of quick outs, a base hit, maybe get a walk, and a clutch hit from Spencer.
Here's the action. And it ruled a ball down beneath the zone sinker. And that's exactly how the Pirates are drawing this up to retaliate. Well, Horwitz has knocked in 14 runs this month. That's the most in his young career in any month. Bounced out to short his first time, but now he gets to see Gray again. With 2 men on, 2 out. Pirates down 1-0 in the third inning. Sonny Gray coming home, swinging a ground ball foul up first. Out in front of a first pitch curve, strike one. Connor Fleffa, the lead runner at second, base hit, scores him, and evens the game. Here's an 0-1. Swinging a bouncer, slowly hit toward the second baseman, Sajasi. Gets it out of his glove and on to first for the final out. Pirates threaten but do not score. A hit, 2 left. Bottom of the third on its way. 1-0 Cardinals on the Pirates Radio Network. Presented by Irons.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
We go to the bottom of the third inning, and Nathan Church will lead it off for St. Louis. Cardinals have a 1-0 lead. Lars Nootbaar and then Ivan Herrera to follow against Carmen Mlb. Pirates right-hander comes home. First one in there for a strike, turns over a curveball. That was a pitch that he had out of college and in high school, but once he got the pro ball, he ditched it and brought it back. And there's the splitter, the change down and away, and a nice one. 2 strikes to Church. Now that pitch kind of came up in Kauai, where that pitch originated. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Threw it again. Why not? It was perfect. 1 out. And Mlb is a beach guy. I mean, he grew up in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Loves the beach. Went out to Kauai. Has been the last couple off seasons for vacation. And Kirby Yates lives out there. He's now with the Dodgers. but he's from Hawaii. And Kirby Yates has always had that good splitter. And Yates was kind enough to offer some tips on how to hold it maybe and how to think about throwing it. There's a strike on another changeup. And so he brought it into this season. We did see that in his cameo as a starter. I didn't notice it really in particular. But as the season's gone on, here's the pitch. Outside 1-1 from Majinski to Nootbaar. It's gotten better, and the reason he thinks it's gotten better is because all those times sitting in the bullpen with David Bednar. He said Bednar would talk to him about different things to think about, and and that's low, 2 balls and a strike with his splitter, talking about how Majinski would work his splitter, and then he really credited David for kind of finishing school on that pitch, and now it's become a really good one.
Yeah. Always good to go to the resources.
Outside 3-1.
You know, maybe getting a little too happy with it. That's 3 in a row there. And, you know, you'll gain confidence when you get some chase like we saw with Nathan Church, the first strikeout this inning. You're going to want to throw it more.
3-1. And just off the plate away with the fastball. And now a 1-out free pass here in the third. Third walk allowed by Majinski, and Bubba Chandler just starting to move around now in the Pirate pen. He's beginning his medicine ball work. Medicine ball was a popular item right around when the Billiken was a craze.
Course,
yeah.
Yes. The medicine man made the medicine ball.
Is that right?
That's right. Right around those early 1900s.
There's a strike. It's a Ted Atlas, who's the big bodybuilder of the era. One strike, ball one on. No, it was a strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, they put it wrong.
All right. I was looking at the scoreboard out here. Here's a liner into right for Herrera. Base hit. Touching second. Nootbaar is going to try for third, and he'll get in easily. So Herrera singles to right, and now the Cardinals have men at the corners with 1 out for Alec Burleson.
Yeah, that time he was flipped that curveball in there. And man, what a good at bat by Herrera. And not only to recognize the curveball, but to stay back and hit it the other way. You hardly ever see the curveball hit the opposite way because it's slow. Hard to stay back and wait that long.
That sets up Burleson, who ground into an inning-ending double play in the first. The Pirates hope he repeats that here in the air. He fouls it to the left and strike one.
Well, he rolled over a changeup for that double play ball in the first. And that was the first pitch changeup from Majinski, and he fouled it the other way. Burleson's a good hitter. He'll make adjustments. Be careful.
1-0 Cardinals in the third. The pitch, up and in with the fastball.
Yeah, and I think Henry Davis recognized that. And so he set up in right away. And I was thinking they might go up and in. If a guy's hitting a changeup foul the other way, he's trying to hit the ball the other way, in my opinion. And that's why they went hard in.
Swing and a miss. And that changeup ended up being belled high over the middle, but he swung through it, 1-2.
And when you go up and in with a fastball, you speed the bat back up. And then maybe that's why he misses the hanging change.
Runners at the corners with 1 out in the pitch. Tapped foul. He spoiled that down and away changeup. Burleson came into tonight hitting at 291, which is pretty rare territory these days. Not a lot of hitters hit for a higher batting average. He swings through it, struck him out, and that changeup right at the knees, right on the outer edge. That's the second out.
That's a big strikeout. Burleson, man, has such a good approach and has looked really good. The 4 hits in that first series and one of the most unbelievable home runs I've seen. To walk it off on Monday night, that was a big sequence.
Now, Wilson Contreras takes inside on the changeup for ball 1. Third strikeout for Majinski. 2 on and 2 out in the third. 1-0 Cardinals. Majinski on 1-0. Fires a strike right at the knees at 97, 1-1. Right-hander comes to the set. And the pitch outside. Hooked the fastball. It's 2-1. Herrera at first, a catcher by trade, but he's stolen 6 bases. In case they have designs of putting 2 in scoring position with 2 men out here. Here's the 2-1. Fired in for a strike. Doesn't show much attitude for going. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Contreras might have been looking for something soft. Those 2 fastballs caught a lot of plate and unable to get a swing off.
First pitch was a changeup, but it was well inside. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him on the changeup. Goes back to it, and that was an awfully good one. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Majinski. A hit, 2 left for the Cardinals. To the 4th in St. Louis, 1-0. The Cardinals lead on the Pirates Radio Network. Presented.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
I'm helping these kids be the best versions of themselves, and I'm also representing like where I came from. And then the Zilla team, I was working with a creative guy that was with Nike. I work with my best friend who manages this team with me, and we kind of just like put together like what we think would look cool. We went like Godzilla theme. You kind of get to help them grow up into a young man and help them just make the right steps forward. And that's really why I started it, to have impact.
Yeah, mine was a tops now as well. I hit my first walk-off last year against the Mets.
Jacob Young, Nationals win. Now he's got his first walk-off big league hit.
Dad had bought a stack of them. And I was like, I think we can get these results, but he went ahead and bought a stack for himself.
Like business cards. There you go.
But it was awesome just to, have that moment and have everyone so excited to, have a picture of you is a fun moment.
Or sleepnumber.com today.
So we go to the 4th inning. Some students, broadcasting students from Webster University, the alma mater of former Pirate Josh Fleming.
Oh, wow.
Are here shadowing us. Here is Sonny Gray to Brian Reynolds, a half-swing strike.
Does that mean Webster's in St. Louis?
Yes.
Yes. And they're the Gorlocks?
That's what they just told us. I've never heard that word before, have you?
Yeah, what's up with St. Louis and their nicknames? I guess Cardinals were used already?
Yeah, I guess so.
2 teams?
But yeah. We're going to have a hockey team. What should we call them? How about Blues? It's for the music, though, too. Yeah, fouled away. 2 strikes for that. And all the collegiate teams, they've got unique names.
Webster Groves, Missouri. Just 13 minutes by car.
Oh.
From here.
Two strikes on Reynolds. A couple of Commodores. And the pitch. He could not hold up. And he's down on strikes on that terrific slider of Gray's. That's his second strikeout tonight. Let's pause 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Did you find out what a Gorlock is? Is it vulgar?
I mean, I want to see a picture because it reminds me of a Billiken.
Oh.
It's a mythical creature with the paws of a cheetah, the horns of a buffalo, and the face of a Saint Bernard. Come on, give me an image.
Oh, I've got an image. Here's an 0-1, and Pham a half swing on that curveball, and now it's 2 strikes.
Yellow.
So this is what the Webster University's mascot is. Like my kids, we'd have a puzzle where you'd have the top half and the bottom half and try to match them up. There's a ground ball onto second. Collected by Sajasi and flipped down to first for the second out here in the Pirates' 4th inning. 1-0 Cardinals. And they just decided to mix them all up and put different parts.
And by the way, it symbolizes the university's values of speed, agility, stamina, fairness, and good conduct.
Are St. Bernards well-conducted dogs?
I think so.
Yeah?
I mean,
That's where the good conduct?
They look super friendly.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Webster is here.
They named the Gorlock the mascot in 1984.
And it swept the country by storm. There's the strike.
And I think it was named because of the street names. Gorlock is a combination of Gore and Lockwood Avenues.
Oh. Well, there you have it. We're learning a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Outside, a ball and a strike on Nick Gonzalez. Fouled out to first his only time. Sonny Gray up to 37 pitches now. 2 outs here in the 4th. Cardinals have a 1-0 lead. The pitch in there for a strike. Cut fastball stayed enough in the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Back to work. Here it is. Down and away. That slider a little too big, and Gonzalez resisted. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yep, that's the key. Lay off of that thing.
Here's the pitch. Gonzalez a late swing and a miss on a down and away fastball. And Gray with a couple of strikeouts in a 1-2-3-4. The bottom half coming up. Still 1-0 Cardinals on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City.
Folks, that right there is Decoy, the luckiest dog in the world. His owner is Shohei Ohtani, a myth of a man. A human who can do all this with a baseball is every dog's dream. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, drool, 250-foot dingers, woof. He gets called a good boy in 2 entire countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
What is it that kind of got you hooked as a foodie, so to speak?
My dad was really into food when I was a kid. He traveled for work and he would go to places all over Europe and stuff. He was in sales and I feel like he would come home and try and cook the things he ate overseas. And so as a kid, I was exposed to a lot of like stuff that kids aren't usually exposed to. And so I credit my dad for that.
Cardinals 1, Pirates nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, and a new pitcher coming on for the Pirates. It'll be right-hander Bubba Chandler.
First road appearance for Bubba as a big leaguer. Went 4 innings in his debut against the Rockies. Didn't walk anybody. Just allowed 2 hits. Punched out 3. Did hit a batter. Picked up a save.
Facing Nolan Gorman and delivers up high for ball 1 at 98. Yeah, that save that he recorded, he was the first Pirate ever to save his Major League debut.
It'll be interesting to see if he ever gets another.
There's a strike, 1-1. The That might be it forever.
He's not going to get one today.
Yeah. That was because the starting pitcher went 5 innings, so he qualified for the win, and he got it. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. On a changeup over the outer edge. 1-2 on Nolan Gorman. Chandler has a chance tonight. The Pirates come from behind and sustain it, and the official score deems that he pitched effectively. Could get his first major league win. 1-0 Cardinals lead in the 4th. 1-2. Swinging the ball hit off the end of the bat to center. And Cruz is there. 1 out. Majinski went the first 3 innings. 3 hits, a run, it was earned. 3 walks, had 4 strikeouts. If the score stays this way, though, he'll be the pitcher of record.
Yeah, you like the stuff, Carmen Majinski. You don't like the 3 walks. The hits, you're going to have that. But the stuff was excellent.
Here's Mason Wynn, who backs away from an inside, I think, slider that backed up on him. Ball 1. Wynn with the base hit, scored the Cardinals run. That was back in the 2nd. Chandler, 22 years old, the youngest Pirate. 1-0 is looped foul over the screen. 99 boring down and in on a 1-1 strike.
The scoreboard team still thinks Majinski's in the game.
They don't have the A-team out there tonight. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball, hit off the end of the bat. First base side. Foul ground, Horwitz, a long run, and it's out of his reach. Went for it. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's room over there. Just a couple feet short.
So now 1-2 on Wynn. Chandler ready. And the pitch. Hit off the plate on 2 hops on a one-handed swing to short and on to first. Gets Wynn by plenty. He's been battling left knee soreness and an MRI on Monday that revealed that may need some off-season surgery, but would certainly be able to play through it if he can tolerate the pain. He's walking slowly off the field, as we've seen a couple of times in this series.
Yeah, I've seen when he's at full speed, he looks okay. I think it's when he slows down, then you put more weight, you know.
Here's the pitch to Sajasi. Roped on the line to left. Pham coming on, and he'll make the catch. And a tidy 1-2-3 inning for Bubba Chandler to the 5th in St. Louis. 1-0 Cardinals on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd roll in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
Now batting, the second baseman for the Braves, Mlb.
To see all this excitement around what I love to do growing up, it's crazy.
What's your favorite thing about this whole event so far?
The fusion of sports, entertainment, and cards. Because to me, cards have always been entertainment, and they're getting their just dessert now.
Let's go to the fifth inning. It is brought to you by local union number 5 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Cardinals have a 1-0 lead for Sonny Gray. He's at 40 pitches through 4 innings. Andrew McCutcheon leads it off. O'Neill Cruz and then Henry Davis, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Gray has struck out 3, walked 1, gave up a hit to Kiner Falefa, a single in the third. 5'10" right-hander, ready to go, and the first pitch, a swing and a pop-up back of first. Contreras ranging back into the grass, and he'll make the catch in fair territory. 1 pitch and 1 out for Sonny Gray. Now it's O'Neill Cruz. If you like dollar hot dogs, and who doesn't? Come on out Thursday night, 6:40 game with the LA Dodgers in town. That's next week, September 4th. Pirates are on the road this week. Come on out to PNC Park next week for the final Sugardale Dollar Dog game. Dollar hot dogs throughout the park on Thursday, September 4th. Get your tickets at pirates.com.
Were you familiar as O'Neill takes the ball down with the store Hills?
Yes, so I've been to a Hills.
Were they in Michigan?
No, when I visited Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. They used to have like 2 dogs for a quarter back in the day.
Whoa. Swinging a foul, 1-1.
So I'd take a bus out to Cold Springs to get some swings in at the batting cages and then go across the street to Hills. Get a couple of chili dogs for a quarter.
Yeah, now there's a big box hardware store retailer there in that plaza. That's great. Here's a 1-1 swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I signed up for the Al Martin fan club at Hills.
Oh, no kidding.
Brief experiences, but do remember Hills.
Always stopped at Hills after Cold Springs.
Out there in beautiful Bethel Park.
Yep.
One and 2 on O'Neill Cruz. And the pitch. A little bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 for, wow, that's a good price. Well, we'll give you, for 4 quarters, you get one PNC Park coming up.
I mean, we're talking in the 70s. Now we're here 50 years later. Get a hot dog for $1.
That's inside, 3-2. Wonder how many one could carry in each trip. Not using a box or anything, just your hands, you know? Remember when I think we can do about 2 a hand, right?
I'm trying to think if they had foil wrappers then.
Strike 3 call. And a curveball. Cruz strikes out, looking 2 outs, and now Henry Davis coming up.
And that was a hanging curveball. That was O'Neill was almost like looking to toss his bat as if it was ball 4, but it was well in the zone. It wasn't really close. I mean, it wasn't borderline. It was definitely in the zone, about belt high.
And Gray begins his motion as Cruz still on the field of play. Now he's back into the dugout as the pitch comes in. There's a strike. Henry Davis struck out swinging back in the third. Pirates had a couple of base runners back-to-back in the third inning, but that's been it. Against Gray, who delivers down low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cardinals got their run in the second inning. 3 straight 2-out base runners. Pages drove in Wynn on a single. Davis on 1-1, a swing and a fly ball into short center. Long run for Church. It'll be the shortstop Wynn instead. Backing up on it to make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sonny Gray to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Cardinals on the Pirates Radio Network. Presented by Irons.
That's Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
Can we recognize the athleticism of the elite security down there?
Unbelievable. I give him a 10 down. Pretty good.
Yeah. Look at that.
I mean, come on, Joe Ryan.
It's all part of the experience.
This is an experience tonight. Oh, look out. In between the legs of Jose Altuve, almost clipped his buddy in the on-deck circle.
Hey, that'll wake you up.
And Fortes is able to hang on to the foul tip.
Fortes getting a little help from the love handle.
Pedro Pajes will lead it off for the Cardinals here in the home half of the fifth inning. 1-0 St. Louis. And sign up your kids for the Buckaroos Kids Club. It's brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Robert Chandler delivers a curveball strike. Exclusively for kids 14 and younger. Kids receive free Pirates tickets, Chick-fil-A coupons, Pirates gear, and more. And gold memberships still available for the remainder of this season. Go to pirates.com/Buckaroos. Here's the line drive base hit into center. Turned around 98, and Pajes is 2 for 2 tonight.
I'm actually surprised that he got 2 pitches in the strike zone. If you look at his at-bats this series, you didn't have to throw him a strike to get him out. He was chasing everything.
Well, instead, he's on. He had been hitless in his last 12, but 2 for 2 tonight. Yeah, there's a strike. 98 on the outer edge to Nathan Church, a left-handed batter. He has driven in a run in each of his last 4 games. Kiner Falefa will play in on the Bermuda grass at third. Here's the pitch. Outside missing, 1 ball, 1 strike on a change of pace. I mentioned that because it's that kind of putting green style grass that they grow in Southern California, but they've had that for the last 2.5 years or so here. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss. 99 inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he overpowered him there. That was by him. Very, very late swing.
The big arm of Bubba Chandler ready to go. And a 1-2. Tried the same pitch, just missed inside with 100, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, if that's on the plate, there, he doesn't get a swing off there either. I mean, it missed by an inch.
Pajes at first, nobody out. The pitch. Ball hit on the ground. Diving stop by Triolo. Shovels it on to second to get it out. And the out is recorded. The ball was knocked out of Gonzalez's hands by Pajes coming up from his slide. But that is an out, and so 1 away.
Just another great play by Jared Triolo. It just makes it all look so easy. Ball was hit hard to his right. 1 hop. It makes it look easy.
Now Donnie Kelly talking things over with Stu Sherwater.
And maybe he thinks that maybe there was a little interference there at second base with the late slide from Pajes.
Not allowing Gonzalez to throw. Well, he didn't stay on the base, and I don't believe. I want to see a replay, make sure I say that correctly. But if he stayed. Yeah, he came off the base, and so that can mean that it's not a bona fide slide. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1, and I don't know how they would rule that in New York, but could make a case for an automatic double play by the letter of the law. Here's an 0-1 and a strike on the inner edge, nothing at 2. Though I haven't seen precedent for that in a long time.
No, I mean it's. I got all excited the other night to see Jack Sawinski go in and try to break up a double play. You just don't see it very often.
It is still quite legal to do. toss over to first. Good move and barely safe on a nice throw from the right-hander. Donnie Kelly holding up the proceedings for a moment. Now they won't challenge. It was close enough to at least think about it. So man at first, that's Church already with a steal and brief major league action. They had 2 strikes. Chandler coming home, and it's down and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. But yeah, as long as you don't divert your running path at the last moment, and if you keep the base, can't. Here's the pitch, and it's up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can't intentionally try to use your hands or anything. Knock into the shortstop with the second baseman. But if you go hard in the bag and pop up right in the bag, that's all very legal. That's inside 3 and 2. They did make an adaptation to the rules where overrunning the bag, now they're immediately out on abandonment in an effort to maybe curtail some of that did pop up once in a great while. Here's the pitch. And ball 4. So Chandler with a walk here puts 2 on now for the Cardinals with 1 out, and Herrera will bat.
Yeah, the 1-2 pitch was way high, about neck high. I was hoping they'd throw him one maybe about 6 inches below. I think if you got it just at above the zone, you'd get Nootbaar to chase. He was almost offering. He checked his swing, but he started to offer at the pitch. It was neck high. I'm thinking, ooh, get it down a few inches. I think you can get him.
Ivan Herrera has walked and singled the other way tonight. Right-handed batter. Chandler delivers. Swing, fly ball, deep center. Cruz back on it and plants, and he'll make the catch. Got to the spot quickly. He gets a strong throw in from center. So that's the second out. Herrera retired for the first time tonight. 2 gone for Alec Burleson. 1-0 Cardinals here in the 5th. Don't forget Chandler in that 4-inning save. He didn't give up a run. Did not allow a run in his first inning of relief tonight.
And now a tough customer. Or maybe the at-bat of the night, actually. First and third, 1 out in the third. Majinski able to strike out Burleson.
It was on a changeup. Down and away. And we've seen a few good ones from Chandler so far.
We've seen the good velocity up to 100. Changeup.
The first one is on a changeup down and away for ball 1. And Davis will come out and chat with him. Yeah, Chandler's fastball at Indianapolis was among the minor league leaders in swing and miss percentage, whiff percentage on a 4-seam fastball, among the most. It was similar to the Miz, Jacob Mizorowski of the Brewers. Right about the same type of swing and miss, and of course same velocity too.
Yeah,
just about.
And he likes to throw it up in the zone, and times could be tough to lay off of.
Here's a 1-0 outside 2-0 to Burleson. Lead runner is Church. Decent runner at second. Nootbaar, you can say the same about him at first. Here with 2 away, a 2-0 count on the lefty batter. And the pitch, swinging a fly ball into center and deep. But Cruz, just shy of the warning track, camps and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So Chandler gets out of it. He's pitched 6 scoreless innings in the major leagues. We'll go to the 6th inning, 1-0 the Cardinals.
Folks, that right there is Decoy, the luckiest dog in the world. His owner is Shohei Ohtani, a myth of a man. A human who can do all this with a baseball is every dog's dream. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, drool, 250-foot dingers, woof. He gets called a good boy in 2 entire countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
Or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Cardinals 1, Pirates nothing. We'll begin the 6th inning from St. Louis, and our 6th inning is brought to you by the operating engineers, Local 66. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will lead it off for the Pirates. He has their hit tonight. Jared Triolo and then Spencer Horwitz to follow. Third baseman Gorman playing even with the bag. First pitch rides outside, ball one from Sonny Gray. He's also walked a batter tonight. Starts the inning at 50 pitches. Has pitched a shutout this year. That was against Cleveland in June. Swinging a ball lined to the gap in right center. This ball is going to be down for a hit and bang off the wall. And Kiner-Falefa will get into second with a leadoff double. Best Pirates chance to get a run across so far tonight.
Boy, oh boy, that was really hit well. Left the bat, IKF hasn't hit for much power, just the one home run. And you don't think of much power going the other way. So when it was hit, I'm like, whoa, are they going to be able to get over there? I saw it bouncing off the warning track in the air. I thought, wow, that went a long way.
Well, he was ready to hit that thigh-high middle of the plate fastball at 92. And he hit it very soundly. So IKF is on. Triolo shows a bunt, stabs at it, and misses it. It's a strike. Trying to get the runner over. Triolo with 3 sacrifices this year. Pirates trailing 1-0 in the 6th. Sonny Gray ready in the pitch. Now he'll take a strike.
Yeah, that's actually the pitch to hit to the right side. The cut fastball. It was about thigh high. A little bit off the plate, but still, if you're thinking of going that way, that's a good pitch to hit that way.
Now in a hole, 2 strikes with the man at second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Got it in the dirt. Pajes tosses the mask away and corrals it. So 1-2 on Triolo. He has gotten on base in 14 of his last 24 plate appearances. Walked his last time up. One and 2 on Triolo with IKF on its second in the pitch. And checked his swing on a ball down and away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's that sharp slider from Gray. Seemed to track it pretty well.
Well, if you're thinking that hitting the ball the right side, it helps you lay off those pitches. It's because you're forcing yourself to see the ball a little bit longer.
Now 2-2. Gray ready in the pitch. Takes low. Sinker misses. 3-2. Gray thought that might have been a strike 3.
Yeah, a little begging there. That pitch well below the zone.
So Triolo, who is down 2 strikes now, has worked the count full. Gray ready in the pitch. And ball 4, he walked him. And it almost spiked that fastball. Skimmed the dirt. And so instead of maybe a quick out and stranding the runner there, he walks Triolo. 2 on, nobody out for Horwitz, and we'll pause 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Well, there have been 2 Pirates that have gotten on base tonight, and they're both on base again here in the 6th.
And Spencer Horwitz, 2 ground balls. That's what you're going to try to avoid here.
Gray is ready in the pitch, and Horwitz takes high and away for ball 1. Came into tonight hitting 300 since the All-Star break. Here's the set and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. And if you ask yourself, would he bunt? The last time that he bunted was in the Wooden Bat League and the Cape Cod League in 2018. summer ball.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect it, that's for sure.
Here's a 1-1, and a swing and a ground ball toward first. Contreras thought about second and then said threw it toward Gray, who didn't even stick his glove out. I don't know what happened there, and everyone's going to be safe.
My guess is Contreras. I thought he had a chance for two. And the only thing I could think of why he didn't throw it to second base is that Triolo took a wide route towards second and kind of blocked the view. And then Sonny Gray, I think, was just looking for the base, expecting the throw to come from the shortstop. And so when he found the base, he was looking over at his shortstop, expecting a throw from that direction. He wasn't expecting it from Contreras.
The things some players can do to influence games. Jared Triolo diverted from his path, and just like you thought, he took that little wider route right into second base. Yep. Really heads up.
Yeah, very heads up. Why not? Try to create a problem for the first baseman, and Contreras, relatively inexperienced over there. Who knows how many times he's had to throw a ball to second base. But I guarantee you, he saw nothing but Triolo's back and thought, well, we should just get an out. And then, the second, which I wouldn't call that a mistake, because you don't want to throw it off the guy's back. The mistake was making sure the pitcher is looking at him. He had all day. There was no reason to rush the flip. Just make sure your pitcher's paying attention.
Now Reynolds with the bases loaded. And a swing and a bouncer foul up first. Bases loaded, nobody out. The error charged to Contreras. Leads the National League first baseman with 8 errors. Remember, he had been a catcher his whole career. They have a glut of catchers, so he moved out to first base after Goldschmidt signed with the Yankees. Bases full, Pirates down 1-0. Here's an 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change. Nope, curveball, excuse me, 2 strikes. And big opportunity for the Pirates. Hasn't been much from Sonny Gray. He had not allowed a base runner prior to 2 outs until this inning. Now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Reynolds at the plate. At the 2-strike pitch in the dirt. 1-2 now.
And that's what he's going to try to do. He's not going to give in. He's going to try to get the hitter to chase his pitch. And that cost him with Triolo when he had him 0-2, because Triolo didn't chase, drew the walk.
Here's the shot in the 1-2 in the dirt, down and in, 2-2 on the sweeper. Sonny Gray is 35 years old. He seldom walks anybody. In fact, that he's already given up 2 walks tonight. Speaks of Triolo's approach. 2-2 now on Reynolds with the bases loaded. The pitch. Swinging a bouncer right to the first baseman Contreras. He goes home to get a force there, and that'll be the only out.
Boy, and Contreras turned to look at Reynolds. It'll be interesting if he says anything, because Reynolds looked like he was running down the line in fair territory. And for a second, I thought Contreras was going to throw it right at his chest. That's what it looked like. I mean, he threw a bullet home there, and Reynolds ducked. He threw it right at Reynolds. He's like, well, I'm not making that mistake again.
So the force at home, and Pham will bat. He swings and grounds it up the middle, base hit. Hard hit ground ball through. That gets a run in. Horowitz is going to try to score. The throw will come into third. A 2-run single for Tommy Pham, and the ex-Cardinal puts the Pirates ahead of the Birds 2-1.
Boy, that's just an experienced hitter. Tommy Pham. Man, how he's turned it on is something else. And he gets the curveball. First pitch, well, maybe the sweeper, but it was left a little bit up. He's thinking middle. Drives it right through the middle.
He's got 40 RBIs now. Here is Gonzalez. And yeah, I mean, he's leading the National League in batting average over the last 2 months and 5 days. He's number 1.
I tell you, we were watching him in BP today. It's some kind of impressive.
pitch is there for a strike. Gray has been dominant tonight, and now the Pirates are leading him 2-1.
Yeah, Tommy Pham, with his batting practice, his approach, and the way it's all business. It's all business, and it's all bullets. It's line drives and homers everywhere.
One strike on Nick Gonzalez. First and second. The pitch hit to right on a line, hanging up there for Nootbaar, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Hit well, but right near the right fielder. 2 outs. Reynolds, the lead runner at second. Pham at first. Now Andrew McCutchen is coming up. I mean, remember, Pham was in single digits in RBIs well into May. And he, like you said, he's really turned it on.
Yeah.
Now McCutchen 0 for 2 tonight. 2 on, 2 out, 2-1 Pirates in the 6th. The pitch outside, ball 1.
20 pitches this inning for Gray at just 50 through 5.
And now he's trailing. That takes Majinski off the hook. Here's a 1-0, and it's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Setting up a possibility that Bubba Chandler could earn his first Major League win tonight. And the pitch, swinging a tap foul. Two and 1 on Kutch. Sonny Gray comes set and comes home. Fastball strike right on that outer edge.
Yeah, again, not giving in and just painted a fastball. A little bit up, but half ball on the plate, half ball off.
And that's over below 3-2.
Yeah, he should know that it's tough to get Andrew McCutchen to chase. He's been trying to get all kind of hitters. That's why he's in trouble. You know, trying to get guys to chase instead of having them put it in play.
Full count, and there they go. And the pitch is over below. Ball 4. He missed with a sinker. And so that'll reload the bases. 3 walks for Sonny Gray. That ties a season high. He hasn't done that since early May. Came in as the walk rate leader in the National League. I think you summarized it best. I mean, he just does not give in, and the Pirates are being patient enough.
Yeah. Now a chance to break it open.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. On a changeup down and away to O'Neill Cruz. Hitless 2 tries tonight.
Yeah, and no reason for the big swing. If O'Neill Cruz is watching this inning and watching this game, he should know Sonny Gray's not giving you a fastball to hit in these situations. You got to stay back.
1 strike on Cruz, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another big rip on a down and in curveball out of the zone. 2 strikes. Similar to his first at bat when he bounced it to third base. Would that be the approach here?
So, yeah, just see the ball. You know, you can't be overly aggressive, and so out of the gate, you know, you got the bases loaded. You know, you've watched Gray this whole inning trying to get hitters to chase, try to get him to chase, and O'Neill Cruz goes up there with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and chases 2 pitches. He should be 2-0 right now.
Reynolds at third, Pham at second, McCutchen out at first. Gray had 2 strikes in the pitch.
Another chase.
Yeah, just picked him apart.
I mean, that's just a bad at bat.
The Pirates will settle for 2, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Pirates lead 2-1 here on the Pirates Radio Network.
Everyone turns to you for advice on indulging their finest wins, Taurus, whether it's splurging on a new fit or investing in some new technology. But as much as you know how to enjoy yourself, you also have a strong, prudent streak. You can treat the team to a decadent post-game dinner, but also make them hit the cold plunge in the morning.
Gus Judge. His owner is Aaron Judge, captain of the Yankees. His dog park is Yankee Stadium. Ooh, I'd bowl in that grass for days. Betty gets to fetch those dingers. I'm sure Aaron chases him like that around the house. Aaron's also the nicest human ever. Just not to baseballs. My human, he eats shredded cheese by the handful. I hope Gus knows just how good he's got it.
Tommy Pham gives the Pirates the lead 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And coming up, September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, the Pirates will return home and host the LA Dodgers. And that weekday series, all night games, 6:40 starts Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights of next week. Here's the pitch. Swing fly ball deep down the left field line toward the corner, and Pham giving it chase, and it'll go foul, running out of gas at the last moment as Contreras tried to tie this game, but it's strike one on him.
Funny thing is, a hitter, you know pretty much right away if it's fair or foul. I mean, that was more foul than I thought because he was already halfway to second base.
Hit the facing of that second deck out there, famously that Mark McGuire would pepper, but a good bit foul. So a strike on Contreras, facing Bubba Chandler, who delivers just above the top of the zone as it's ruled by Jordan Baker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last batter that Chandler has yet to face in this order. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball sliced foul. 100 down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chandler's second major league outing.
That's so funny. The foul ball was hit a little below us to the right. And instead of like watching the ball and moving out of the way, the lady just covered her eyes.
1-2, swung through and missed, and so does Contreras.
Yeah, that was by him. Just blew it right by him.
100 miles an hour, and the first strikeout tonight for Chandler.
Yep. I mean, it was a very late swing. No chance. And that's why Bubba Chandler, there's been so much talk about him. That's why he's a top prospect.
Swing and a miss at 100 right down the middle, strike one.
Elite stuff.
And for every Pirates pitcher strikeout in August, Coppers donates $25 to the March of Dimes. 1 strike on Gorman in the pitch. And it's up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Is it because he can throw some other pitches too? I mean, is that what keeps the guys maybe just a tick late rather than gearing
100 is elite.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen enough of the other stuff to really say yet.
Here's a 1-1 coming. Swinging a foul back.
You know, that's why, I mean, you could have elite stuff as a 19-year-old. Doesn't mean you could pitch at the big league level or that you could have success at the big league level. I mean, it's what other stuff do you have? Can you control the stuff? Can you get ahead with the stuff? What do you do when you're behind in the count? Can they, you know, a lot of things involved with pitching.
1-2 fouled back at 100.
More than just stuff. I mean, I haven't really seen a good breaking ball from Bubba Chandler here tonight. I saw some of his outing in Colorado, not a lot of it. But to me, that's the things you're looking for, you know.
Here's a 1-2, and it's down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's thrown some sliders and, you know, not really in the zone. Not really even starting in the zone. We've seen some up. We've seen some down.
Back to work, 2-2, and a fastball just missing high and away, 3-2.
Like when you see a Braxton Ashcraft slider, you say, "Whoa, that's a really good slider." I just haven't seen enough that shape and where you're starting it, where is it finishing, is it in the zone, out of the zone, is it a chase? Yeah, I need to see more.
Yeah, 6 1/3 major league innings so far. There's a swing and a miss.
That was one right there. I mean, that's an example. 3-2, you're throwing 100. You throw a 3-2 slider that starts in the zone and breaks down and out of the zone. Like, to me, that, or maybe that's a changeup. I thought that was the slider. That was the changeup.
We're looking at the grip now. Yes, it was. Yeah, it looked kind of like a slider because it's coming down and in.
Yeah, the drop at the end.
So back-to-back strikeouts for Chandler here in the 6th. Pirates have a 2-1 lead. Is swinging a foul back on 99 on the inner edge. Strike one to Mason Wynn. Pirates took the lead on a Tommy Pham 2-run single.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm impressed with the changeup and the fastball. Almost all major league starters will need a third pitch.
Here's an 0-1 and a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two outs, nobody on in the Cardinals 6th. 1-1 to Win. And there's a strike. That time left a slider thigh high middle of the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
But again, when you have that kind of fastball, you're going to get away with hanging sliders. Not all the time, but at times.
Back to work on 1-2. Down low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's the other thing, too, where we sit, like watching on TV, which I'm not doing, it's easier to tell the stuff. Watching from where we're sitting, it's hard to see the shape of the breaking ball.
Here's a 2-2 from Chandler. And he hit him. That's 100. And there's no way to get out of the way of that one, but luckily it stayed beneath the head on Mason Wynn. Shook it off, and then now we'll make his way over to first base.
I mean, that was just, there was no getting out of the way of that. It was right at him. Looked like in the tricep. Most hitters nowadays have that elbow pad. Wynn does have the elbow pad, but it hit above it, well above it. I mean, his arm might be numb.
Now he's on with 2 outs. The pitch is there for a strike to Sajasi.
Seems like a tough guy. I mean, he's out there, running around playing every day or almost every day with the sore knee. I mean, he get upset getting hit with 100, and it was just like, wow.
They've loved him here. Here's the pitch and the check swing and 2 strikes on Sajasi. Last year he was overshadowed so much by Paul Skeens and Jackson Merrill of Padres. There were some fantastic rookies in baseball last year in the National League, and Wynn was too, but I think he finished 4th.
Yeah.
And a lot of years he'd win it with kind of year he had. And he's played such a terrific shortstop. Here's an 0-2. And it's outside 1-2. And of course, folks remember Ozzie Smith here. So, and never will forget him.
No.
But there's whispers that, he's playing in that vicinity. And that is high praise. Here's a 1-2 coming. Swinging a bouncer onto short. And the Pirates shortstop, Triolo, gloves it. On the throw to first, he gets him. And that ends the inning. So Chandler's 7 scoreless innings in the major leagues. And we'll go to the 7th. The Pirates still have a 2-1 lead along the Pirates radio.
Folks, that right there is Decoy, the luckiest dog in the world. His owner is Shohei Ohtani, a myth of a man. A human who can do all this with a baseball is every dog's dream. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, drool, 250-foot dingers, woof. He gets called a good boy in 2 entire countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
The Pirates offer all active duty, reserve, veteran, and retired service members and their families discounts to Pirates home games. That offer is available at the PNC Park ticket windows with proper ID or online at pirates.com/military. 2-1, the Pirates lead as they come to bat here in the top of the 7th in St. Louis. Sonny Gray back out after 78 pitches through 6. And it takes a strike to Henry Davis, hitless in 2 tries tonight. Kiner Falefa's 2 for 2. He's on deck, and then Triolo 2 walks to follow. 1 strike on Henry. And the pitch from Gray down low and away with curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'd get Gray out of there. He sent 8 players to the plate in the 6th inning against the starter. You're thinking you knocked him out.
Here's a 1-1. Got a swing at a bouncing ball foul up third.
Couldn't get the knockout punch. And a couple of free passes, an error. Needed 1 more big hit.
Instead, Gray struck out the number 7 hitter. So 8-9-1 here in the 7th. 1-2 on Henry Davis, and the pitch. Check swing, he went. As ruled by the plate umpire. Jordan Baker says you're out, and 1 away. Pittsburgh Brewing Company key account of the game is Burgatory on Tuesday nights from 8 to close. All Burgatory locations offer you half off IC Light drafts, half off wings on Tuesday nights, 8 to close at all Burgatory locations.
Build your own.
Is that what they offer?
Yeah.
I haven't been to one in a while. Where I'm usually working Tuesday nights, 8 to close.
Everybody loves the milkshakes.
They bring them there. There's a strike. Kiner Falefa 2 for 2 tonight, a single and a double. Two to 1, the Pirates lead here in the 7th. Sonny Gray on 0-1. Swinging the ball line to right, sinking and caught by Newbar. They'll finish the catch with a slide, and that is the 2nd out.
Yeah, good. 3 good at bats from IKF. Yeah, they give you a little notepad with how you want to make your burger. You fill it out.
Oh, wow.
Sign it and send it off.
Sign it. Oh, it's official. Here's Triolo. He's walked a couple times tonight. He swings through curveball, guessing strike, perhaps. Nothing to 1. Bounced up to home plate. Got away from Pajes. Triolo, one of the hotter hitters around, came into tonight in August, which coincides with the day he got called back up from the minor leagues, August 1st. 7th in the league in batting average, 7th in the league in on-base percentage as well. 1 is tapped foul. On a sinker right at the knees, 2 strikes. And that's nothing to sneeze at.
No. So rare to get to face a starting pitcher a 4th time. Just don't see it very often.
Yeah, it used to be almost all the time you'd see that, and it's kind of gone away. Strike 3 call as that fastball down and away, and Gray rebounds with a 1-2-3-7. We'll stretch in St. Louis with the Pirates leading 2-1 on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Sopita en polvo con el mejor sabor. Tú y Maggie, el secreto del sabor dominicano.
Suit up at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest.
The division rival Cardinals. And that means, by the way, that Paul Skeens will be pitching next on Friday night, Fenway Park in Boston. Paul Skeens, who has the major's lowest ERA once again. And if you're looking ahead, that means Skeens would
Nolan Arenado, same high school as Paul Skeens. They were teammates, he and Skeens were. That's up high for ball one to Church. Church 2 years older than Skeens.
Yeah. Skeens was just a freshman he used to rip on. Used to haze. Church did.
He hazed Church?
I assume. Freshman.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Swinging his frosh. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, give me some seeds.
Skeens doesn't strike you as that kind of guy.
No way. That's what I'm saying. It's just weird to think Church is older.
Yeah. There's a strike, 2-1. Yeah, Church just getting going in the major leagues. Game number 7 for him. 2-2 from Bubba Chandler. Swing and a miss. Just dispatching him on that fastball over the outer edge. And that's his 3rd strikeout tonight for Bubba Chandler.
Boy, quick work. Love it.
We got off to that terrific start in the minor leagues. April and May, it was eye-popping what he was doing. And then it was a real middling pitcher next couple of months. And he said after his last outing, we'll have to put that on pause because he's going to get another 1 pitch out. All right, to the 8th. 2-1 Pirates on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firm? Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale, up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Plus free premium delivery with any smart bed and adjustable base. Ends Labor Day. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
At AHN Sports Medicine, we know ballers. Baseballers, basketballers, footballers, pickleballers, even bocce ballers. We also know that no 2 ballers are alike, which is why at AHN Sports Medicine, we use the latest research, equipment, and technologies to build your personalized plan. No matter how hard you want to ball, we see you. Call 412-DOCTORS to get expert care from AHN, the official medical provider of your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Food insecurity is something nobody should experience. That's why Edgar Snyder and Associates will donate $50 to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank for every Pirates double play this season. To learn more and see how you can help double down on food insecurity, visit edgarsnyder.com.
Tri-State Office Furniture offers great pricing, great selections, and great service. It's really a one-stop shop if you're looking to furnish maybe your office, your business, heck, even your house. I'm a big trust guy, and I trust owner Ed Meyer and team for any and all furniture needs. Right now, Tri-State warehouses are full of new and name brand pre-owned office furniture. Visit them online at tristateofficefurniture.com or give them a call. 412-771-0760. That's 412-771-0760. Tri-State Office Furniture, the best in the business.
The Pirates come to bat in the top of the 8th in St. Louis, and they lead the Cardinals 8th in St. Louis, and they lead the Cardinals 2-1. And the Cardinals will go to the bullpen and bring in Matt Swanson.
Swanson having a nice season. A 2.28 ERA in 28 appearances. He's 2-0 record-wise. He's only allowed 23 hits in 43 and a third innings. He has struck out 44, and opponents have only hit 156 against him.
And that is the lowest batting average for a rookie throughout baseball. Get on the handle of Horwitz on a hop to short and win on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out for Swanson.
Yeah, the cut fastball. He likes to throw that a lot to lefties. Almost a third of his pitches to lefties is that cut fastball. Throws hard. Upper 90s with the fastball.
This is who the Cardinals got for Paul DeYoung in that trade with Toronto a couple years ago. Outside, ball one to Brian Reynolds. Hit this in 3 tries tonight. 2-1 Pirates lead here in the 8th. Pitched it Lehigh.
Oh.
There's a 1-0, and that's a strike 1-1.
I thought you were going to tell me he was like in the Scandinavian League or something.
No, he's from Lake Zurich, Illinois.
Oh.
It's in the Alps. Swinging a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Brian Reynolds here in the 8th. Pirates with 3 hits, Cardinals with 4. Sonny Gray went 7 innings, gave up those 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So all 3 games of the series so far have been less than 20,000 announced attendance. And those are the first 3 times that that's happened in this ballpark's history. Here's a 1-2, and it's down and in 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on for the Pirates here in the 8th. 2-1 Pirates leading on a Tommy Pham single in the 6th. 2-2. Check swing and a ball outside. 98, 3-2 from Swanson. SVANSON. Isaac Mattson starting to loosen in the Pirates pen. Check swing, did he go on the appeal to third? No, he did check it, and it's a walk to Reynolds here with 1 out in the 8th.
Reynolds would have been really mad if that appeal didn't go his way, because he didn't even look. He just threw the bat down and ran to first. He wasn't even bothering to look to see what the third base umpire decided.
Here's Pham, who had that 2-run single his last time. Right-hander delivers, swing, and a ball popped up, got in on his hands. Foul territory, first base side. Contreras and Pages give it a look, but it'll go in the second row.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought that would come back. Looked like it was going to stay in play, but Tommy still alive.
They had that single with the bases loaded in that 6th inning, and the Pirates reloaded the bases. But could not score any more in that 6th, but have the lead. Trying to deal Sonny Gray a defeat. Here's an 0-1 and a strike on the big sweeper. 2 strikes on Tommy Pham. So with Mattson up, looks like that'll be it for Chandler tonight. Here's an 0-2. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 6 outs gets Chandler his first big league win. Can't let him score.
There have only been 4 pitchers since saves became an official stat in 1969 to get a win and a save in their first 2 career games. The pitch, swinging a foul. Michael Donovan, our statistician with Stats Perform, tells us that. Can you believe that?
That's
only 4 times.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And it has not happened since 1989.
Was it a closer?
Was Mickey Weston of the 89 Orioles a closer? They didn't win many games, I don't think, that year.
Because you think, like, okay, you have some stud closer coming up through the ranks, but what's the odds that you're going to, have a rookie start out as a closer?
Maybe Bob Stanley with the 77 Red Sox. That's the only guy I could think of that pitched in late relief. Ground ball to short, should be 2 on the second one. Plant relay double play. Pirates are gone in the 8th. Bottom half coming up, 2-1. Pirates lead on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Great hitting, ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Pirates fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. They know their neighborhood grocery store is loaded with fresh, quality food and everyday value. Plus, with convenient curbside pickup and home delivery, high-quality products from our family of brands and epic My Perks rewards, Giant Eagle and Market District give Pirates fans more ways to score every time they shop. Surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
As the official bank of the Pirates, PNC Bank knows that baseball is thrilling, but even the less thrilling moments deserve our applause. Like that fan in the left field bleachers who refuses to do the wave. She came to see professional athletes, which makes this ballpark a place of business. So while everyone else is spilling drinks on their neighbors mid-action, she keeps her eye on the ball. A sound strategy for baseball and banking. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank National Association, member FDIC.
Do you have a passion for making a difference in the lives of others? Then join the team of direct support professionals at PMH FOS who empower individuals with intellectual disabilities, autism, and behavioral health needs to live successfully in the community. With a starting direct care wage rate of up to $22.50 per hour and a sign-on bonus of up to $5,000 available for full-time roles. No prior experience or degree is necessary, and we provide comprehensive training. Visit pmhfos.org to find your career and passion today.
Bright and tangy pineapple flavors meet a tart lemon kiss. A unique sip of sunshine made for hot days, filled with relentless refreshment. Blockhouse Poolside Pineapple Lemon Shandy, brewed by Pittsburgh brewing makers of Iron City and IC Light. Let's dive in.
Last half of the 8th inning coming up. Pirates 2, St. Louis 1. And a new pitcher coming on for the Pirates. 30-year-old rookie Isaac Mattson will come on and work.
For Isaac, man, has he done a great job out of the Pirates bullpen to the tune of a 3-2 record, a 206 earned run average in 32 appearances, just 23 hits allowed. He's held opponents to a 185 average.
He'll face Ivan Herrera to lead it off, then Alec Burleson and Wilson Contreras. Swing fly ball deep right, but playable for Reynolds. And he's there, 1 pitch and 1 out. Bubba Chandler continues his scoreless streak to begin his major league career. 4 scoreless innings. He gave up 1 hit. It was a single. Walked 1, struck out 3. If the score holds, he would earn his first major league win. Here's Alec Burleson. Gave the Cardinals a win on Monday, homering off Santana in the bottom of the 9th inning. We're in the bottom of the 8th here. The pitch. There's a strike. Fastball at 93, right on the outer edge for a Pirates rookie right-handed reliever. This is the lowest ERA what Mattson has since Red Swanson in 1957 for the Pirates. Chipped bat pop-up toward second base. It'll be the shortstop Triolo to grab it instead. 2 outs.
So the Pirates have had a Swanson?
This is Swanson. Red Swanson, not Matt Swanson. You think someone named Red would be... I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Big Viking.
Yeah. It's from Oslo. Riley O'Brien, another rookie, getting up in the bullpen for the Cardinals, and Davis will come out and chat with Mattson about Wilson Contreras. Who was 0 for 3 tonight, but clearly dangerous hitter, 19 home runs.
Yes, indeed. And boy, the fastball's been beating him. And Mattson is typically very aggressive and comes at hitters with the fastball.
Two outs, nobody on. First pitch. That's in there for a strike, a fastball, but right on the inner edge. Mattson has allowed 3 home runs in a little more than 35 innings. So sometimes when you do that, well, maybe trade out fewer walks for some long balls, but not really for Mattson. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got that elusiveness with that fastball. He said it's always been the case everywhere he's gone through his career. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss like that one. Belled high, middle, 95, swung through, 1-2.
They hit just 189 against that fastball. 1 of the 3 homers coming off of that. He gave up a homer on a slider and a changeup. Changeup to Yelich.
Swinging a foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and famously sent him back down to the minor leagues. But then when he came back up, he said, you know, what am I doing throwing a changeup to Christian Yelich there? He was kind of self-deprecating with that, but he's just said, I'm just going to go with my best stuff and see if it can keep me in the major leagues. And he's been one of the better relievers around in doing that. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 94, top of the zone. They just can't hit it. It's incredible.
Impressive.
We'll go to the 9th, still 2-1, the Pirates lead on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City.
Your sandbox was your construction site when you dreamt of building skyscrapers and moving mountains. Those video games where you build entire cities, that wasn't just play. Today, you can actually build it. From towering skyscrapers to bridges connecting communities, the International Union of Operating Engineers Local 66 turns childhood dreams into rewarding careers. We offer better benefits, retirement plans, and a safer work environment. If you can dream it, you can build it. Learn more at iuoe66.org.
Pirates fans, listen up. Did you know you can save on tickets all season long with our fan value offers? We're offering discounted tickets for lower and upper level seats at select home games. Visit pirates.com/fan values to learn more.
At AHN Sports Medicine, we know runners. Trail runners, road runners, marathon runners, 1-mile runners, and the somewhere in between runners. We also know that no two runners are alike, which is why at AHN Sports Medicine, we use the latest research, equipment, and technologies to build your personalized plan. At AHN, we see you. Call 412-DOCTORS to get expert care from AHN, the official medical provider of your Pittsburgh Pirates.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations. And other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
9th inning coming up. Pirates have a 2-1 lead over the Cardinals here in St. Louis. Nick Gonzalez will lead it off. Matt Swanson back out there for a second inning of relief through 12 pitches in the 8th. Dennis Santana getting up for the Pirates in their bullpen. Gonzalez's 9-game hitting streak on the line here. Outside ball 1. He's 0 for 3 this evening. That was all against Gray. Gray went the first 7. He's a pitcher of record for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. Bubba Chandler, the pitcher of record for the Pirates. 1-1 on Nick Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball up third on a short hop backhanded by Gorman. And a 1-hop throw on to first. Nice job exchanging feet by Contreras to get the out.
Yeah, not a good throw at all from Gorman, and very nice hands by Contreras. That was a bullet, too, kind of in between hop. Actually came off the grass, which may have helped. Hits the lip of the grass and the dirt. That could be problematic.
Although with this Bermuda grass, I don't know, it's so much closer to the dirt than. Do you think it still would? I'm curious. That's a strike.
I guess it'd depend if it was into the grain or with the grain.
Interesting.
I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
That matters in golf. You know, like if you're putting into the grain, it slows it down.
Swing and a miss, 2 strikes.
Yeah, you go with the grain, it's going to be much faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. Yeah, there's still probably a little bit of a lip, but it looks like,
paint.
Yeah, that's a good call. Paint.
2 strikes in the pitch, and it's on the outer edge. Strike 3 call, 2 outs. McCutcheon 0 for 3 with a walk tonight, and now Cruz 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He's coming up. Bases empty here in the 9th. Pirates leading 2-1. Looking at a replay, Kutch might have had a beef on that. 97, perhaps just off the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. Trying to wait on that sweeping slider. And strike one. Pirates look like they'll have Santana for Gorman, Wynn, and Sajasi in the bottom of the ninth. That ball is low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
New shoes for Cruz. It kind of looks like a rocket pop. Remember the?
I was thinking Superman ice cream.
Yeah.
We were both thinking.
Is that what they're called? The rocket
treats.
pot? Like the frozen
Sure.
like popsicle thing?
Yeah. Swinging a foul back, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Red, white, and blue?
Yeah. Well, in the fading days of summer, pretty fitting. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Svanson ready, and the pitch. A little bit low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One swing of the bat could add to the Pirates' 2-1 lead right here. Add some insurance. Down and in, 3-2. Taking that sweeper.
And that's the good news here, watching this at bat. I mean, watching him take some pitches that are breaking off the plate, or hardly a flinch. That's usually a better sign because he's been swinging at everything.
Waiting on 3-2, and he'll take down and in for ball 4. So Cruz is on with 2 outs. Henry Davis is coming up. Well, he still leads the National League in stolen bases, despite having not attempted one in 5 weeks.
Yeah, there hasn't been much action. It doesn't seem like. Ellie De La Cruz has kind of been staying put as well.
Not going on the first pitch. It's fouled away by Davis. Strike 1.
Who else was up there?
Must be August.
Trey Turner.
I've got it handy over here. Oh, you got it too on the sheet?
Yeah, I got the sheet.
Yeah, Turner has made his way up.
Crow Armstrong.
Second, yeah. Victor Scott II's been on the injured list for the Cardinals. Toss over to first. Cruz barely back in there on a tag of the side by Contreras.
But the big slugger, Kyle Tucker, with 25.
Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul right back. He's an impressive player.
Yes.
Pirates caught him at the right time when they were in Chicago. Yes, he was in a slump.
Yep, he was cold off. My goodness, how about that? I just looked at the replay. I didn't notice it live. That last foul ball was up and in fastball. It was supposed to be a pitch out.
There's 0-2, swinging a foul back.
Pages, I mean, when's the last time we've seen a pitch out? Pages jumped out towards the left-handed batter's box.
It was probably in this stadium, but it was probably 14 years ago. Last time La Russa managed the Cardinals. Pickoff move, and that's the second disengagement.
Might as well just go.
Once it gets going, it's hard to throw him out. Here's the pitch. And again, Paez was set up way off the plate away, and the pitch came back over the plate.
No, I'm watching. Svanson's so quick to the plate. That's why Cruz isn't going anywhere.
Here's a 1-2. So what are they messing around with there? Strike 3 call.
Yeah, good question. I mean, that's what, talk about it all the time. You can't run if a pitcher's quick to the plate. Quit worrying about the runner. Just get the ball to the catcher.
Bottom of the ninth. Coming up, 2-1 Pirates on City at IC Light. to the bottom of the ninth in St. Louis. The Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. And right back out on the mound. Dennis Santana trying for the save, trying to win it for Bubba Chandler.
Indeedy. Looking for save number 10 is Dennis. 4-5 record, a 241 earned run average. This is his 57th appearance on the year. 39 hits allowed in 56 innings. He has walked just 12. He has struck out 44, and he's held his opponents to a 196 batting average.
So it'll be Nolan Gorman, Mason Wynn, and Thomas Sajaci, 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Burleson batted last inning. Remember Burleson, of course, in a tie game, homered off Santana on Monday night to win it for the Cardinals. Pirates, if they can hold on, that'd be Chandler's first Major League win. And it would poise the Pirates for an opportunity to win their first 4-game series on the road since the beginning of last season when they swept the Marlins. Nolan Gorman swings and lofts it into left field.
Quick and easy. There's been a lot of that tonight.
One out.
Easy outs. One pitch out. And it's nice to get him out of the way. The big power hitting lefty.
He homered last night. That's the big power threat. Now, not to say that either can't, but less likely. One away for Mason Wynn. When Santana allowed that home run on Monday night to Burleson, it was the first time he had allowed a home run to a left-handed batter in more than a year. First one is in for a strike. I'm going to show you how reliable Santana has been.
And it was a great pitch. There was nothing wrong with the pitch. I mean, it was an incredible swing. Something I've never seen before.
They'll play the line. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Chase that slider. It just takes off. 2 strikes on Mason Wynn, 1 out in the ninth. Pirates are leading 2-1. They play more 1-run games than any team in baseball. Here they are again. Santana with the socks up beneath the knees. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout on the slider. 2 outs in the ninth.
Disappearing. That was the pitch that Burleson hit out. And it wasn't even close to being a strike. It was down and in. I've never seen a left-handed batter hit a down and in breaking ball out to center field. I've seen him hit it out to right, but never to center. That was crazy.
Sajaci 0 for 2 with a walk. Right-handed batter, no batting gloves. He checks his swing outside, ball 1 on a cut fastball from Santana. I don't remember him having the socks pulled up over the knees like that before. Maybe an homage to his manager?
Yeah, who knows?
Have to ask him. One of the friendlier guys around, Dennis Santana. Here's a 1-0, except for when he's pitching. It's up high, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Sajaci. Pirates an out away from securing victory. Santana ready. Here's a 2-0. Sajaci out in front of the slider.
Oh, he was thinking. He has some sneaky pop. Sajaci. Watching him in BP, I mean, he got enough power, and he was looking for it there. He was looking to go downtown on the 2-0 pitch, but did not get the heat.
Now this shot of the 2-1. Outside 3-1. Missed on the slider. Yeah, he hit 20 home runs last year at Memphis, playing most of the season at AAA. Did Sajaci. 2-1 Pirates lead. 2 outs, nobody on in the ninth. Pages would be next. Santana ready on a 3-1. And he walked him. 9-away fastball. Tying run is on. The winning run comes to the plate in Pages, who has 2 hits and 3 tries tonight. He's driven in the lone Cardinal run. Pages with 9 home runs. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Right there on the outer edge for a strike. Cutter just stayed in the zone long enough. 0-1 on Pedro Pages.
That's a good place to be, down and away. They can't hit that very far. a lot of ground balls on that pitch.
Pages' lifetime against Santana has singled and doubled. Only 2 plate appearances. Here's an 0-1. Left it up. 1 ball, 1 strike on the fastball missing. 2-1 Pirates lead. Sajasi at first with 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Here's a 1-1. Pages takes strike 2. Down and away with the fastball. Now the Pirates are a strike away from beating the Cardinals in St. Louis. One and 2 on Pedro Pages. Santana coming home. Swinging a crackbat soft liner on a hop to second. Barehanded by Gonzalez, and he throws him out.
It has a lot of spin on it off the end of the bat. Man, good hands, Nick Gonzalez, because it could have went by him. If he does it barehanded, it goes in the right center field. I mean, it went the wrong way, but man, what a game. What a game, Joe.
And the Pirates take a 2-1 series lead with a 2-1 win here tonight over the Cardinals. And we'll pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the Pirates Radio Network. Two to 1, the Pirates beat the Cardinals. Back with a post-game show after this on the Pirates Radio Network.